Hi everybody, my name is Mathius, back again, day 2. So I kind of had an audio problem, and the last part of the recording didn't have any freaking audio, so I got like 20-30 minutes with no audio. So anyways, I'll just play some music over it, and I will try not to have that happen again. It was a nice little surprise. Day 2. It only gets better from here. Again, my name is Mathius. Thanks, guys. So, what's this I can interact with? Stop. Can't interact with her. Okay. Go back out.
Revelio.
For the kitty. Just like my chatter boy. There's another one. That was pretty quick.
Revelio.
I can't get out of here, okay. Nothing. So it's up top in here, so I need to go this way. Oh, wow, that's nice.
Well,
That's where I came from.
once went to a party.
Yes. So go this way.
Hogwarts survived
Revelio.
right at this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Anything on this side? Doesn't look like it. I can move it. Holy crap! Can I can't just put things back together either, can I?
Revelio.
Oh well. It does make you kind of search around for stuff. Nice.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want
So check the place out first. So again, another lock. Okay, so that's gonna be a big part of everything. Let's do this. Hey.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
I'm Mighty Mathius.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Everyone shut up.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
No idea.
Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
You're all just worthless idiots.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
They all went to school for this thing and they don't know anything? Sounds about right. Let's do this.
Accio.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
She's the best.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Let's do some magic stuff outside. The game is fun so far. Like, it really... I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, just sit down and just have fun playing it. Good lord.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Okay.
Accio. Think of this like go. That's it!
Ha!
Splendid! Stay focused. Happens to the best of us. Excellent control there.
So that one's heavier. Okay.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai,
right.
you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is she gonna get 50s every time?
Be sharp.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes!
Accio.
Not quite.
Very good.
Let us see this.
Okay, okay.
Phew.
Let's do you. Or light. Dang it. Not nearly enough. Holy crap.
Watch this.
She'll do 50 again? So I need to hit her ball off. Okay. We can do that.
There we go.
We can do that.
Accio.
Dang it, I didn't go far enough.
Quite impressive.
I should have hit hers off.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What's he adding? Hey.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Of course. Kidding me?
That is how it's done.
Yeah. Okay.
Accio.
Dang. Oh, can you move too?
That's it.
Oh, you can move. Okay. I thought I was just stuck in place like an idiot.
Be sharp.
Oh, it hit. And it still went? Okay.
Phew.
So I need it. Okay.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
We got this.
Accio.
Give her more
Nicely
points.
done.
And knock one of hers out.
Let us see this.
Okay.
Yes!
I got you. So we need to make it past the box. So go.
Not
Accio.
exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Stay in. Oh, come on.
Not to worry.
Nah, I should have won that.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Come on now.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I wonder what you get for beating her. I bet you unlock something, but...
Well done back there.
well.
You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I barely lost.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Ouagadougou.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That's cool. I wish we could experience something like that.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
I wish I had a big old freaking sword.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. you can use Accio on humans,
Of course.
if you're so inclined.
Maybe that's-
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Well, that's nice.
Revelio.
Okay, it's obviously not a door. I'm an idiot. Can I
A
go-
word, if you would.
Okay, can I go check out your... Dang it. Okay.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is
barely
always
lost.
a fierce
Okay,
competitor,
get off my ass.
though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Make me want to go back and fight her again. Good night.
Revelio.
Okay, I'm level 3. Any changes? Oh, it's just that. Okay.
Revelio.
That must have been it. Quest. The eyeballs.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
You could have just
I
died
get
right
new
there.
students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Trapped it.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Like teaching some little asshole. Levioso.
Levioso.
How about picklock? You learn picklock.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I look like a goober. Got it, goober.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done.
Of course.
Very good.
I'm the chosen.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be
Protego.
easy. There you go. Complicates things.
Stupid.
Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels. All of my students were this adept.
Idiot.
Not bad for a beginner.
I could have killed you, loser.
You give as good as you get.
Get that smug look off your face, idiot.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Nice.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
True that. So I was trying to think behind the door. Wait, let's talk to this bitch.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Nice.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Glad you can make it.
Lucan's just over there.
Revelio. Levioso.
Make 5? Oh, no, yeah. Close. Anything in here?
Revelio.
Locked. How do I make it through here?
Levioso. Accio.
Lumos.
Can't interact with it yet. Okay. It's locked. How about this?
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands.
A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
They're just a kid. Jeez. That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course.
Yes.
Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
That's cool.
So, care to step into the ring?
Oh, yes.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I just need to put on my glasses, I think.
We'll make you regret signing up.
That got bitchy. I'm sure. Oh, nice. No, wait. No traits. That's actually better. No upgrade. Cannot upgrade. Wow, really? Holy crap. It's not gonna be as good, is it? It's better. No trait applied. So I can apply, okay. That's good. Okay, we're not worried about this. We're gonna do
Confringo!
Potato! Stupid one!
Is that all you've got?
Accio!
There goes my wager.
Stupid one!
Come on!
Accio! Levioso!
And the winner! Expulso!
Potato!
Yeah, why am I not,
Expulso! Give them what for!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Some big hits that round.
didn't do well on that one. Crap.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio!
Cool. I'm 5. Nice. I can't even.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Is everyone like a snotty douche?
Potato! Revelio!
Dearie me, you are a lost cause, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll eventually figure out how to pick locks. Guess it doesn't matter. Both of them go down.
Revelio!
So that's a ton. What's that? I'll get it real quick. Ugh, get out.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Levioso! Accio!
Take it.
Revelio.
So it must have been... over here. Weasley.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Why does he always run away?
Ah, there you are.
You look like an idiot.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Nice.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Cool.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes.
Potions.
Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Cool.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Right.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Just did a duel with Sebastian, so let's go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer?
Revelio.
Okay. Speak with the professor.
Ah, there you are.
you have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic.
Quest.
I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay, I am ready.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
There's not 1 week gone by.
Revel.
There we go. Oh, dirt. Okay, okay.
Revelio.
Up top? Oh, I'm supposed to grab those guys. That's weird.
Accio. Got it.
Okay.
Revelio.
So now am I supposed to go over to... Collect flying pages. Okay, go inside.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Got him.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Sorry to hear that.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones?
No.
Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel.
Yes,
Just
they can.
because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Find quest.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay.
Levioso. Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah. Kids are dicks. Big old stinky dicks.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
There we go.
Oh dear.
Revelio.
I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right.
Uh-oh.
I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
It happens all the time.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Okay.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Red Black could tell if
You've really mastered that one, haven't you?
I'm going to have to use Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Accio.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Faux show. Let's throw some rope top.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Nice.
There are a few students.
Big dick, that one.
Levioso. Accio.
Lumos.
No one cares.
I prefer interesting conversation.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Wait a minute.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Yeah, idiot.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.